Board games to the silver screen. Fighting dragons and zombies takes a new twist when it comes to live action role play.
It's better known as LARP or LARPing. Maybe you've heard that word before. Maybe you haven't. KOCO's Abigail Ogle joining us now. Abby, you got an inside look at this popular worldwide hobby.
Evan, Jess, a national organization called Dystopia Rising is bringing people together, and they found a home away from home right here in the Sooner State. Tonight's Purely Oklahoma takes us inside the world of LARPing.
You come here, you live in the apocalypse, and you fight off the undead.
Just north of the Red River, dozens of people meet once a month to completely immerse themselves in a post-apocalyptic, zombie-infested.
For zombies, you have your normal shambler, and then you have like tanks.
Full weekend survival horror.
They see a bunch of like just weird people going out and being in the woods doing weird things.
Sage, can you hear me?
Live action role play, known as LARPing.
If you've ever seen a Renaissance fair or historical reenactment, that is a form of LARPing.
Think The Walking Dead meets Dungeons and Dragons. People come from all over, crossing state lines to remove themselves from the real world.
Our slogan is, we are a community that games together, not a gaming community.
Collaborative storytelling that has players pouring blood, fake blood, sweat and tears into creating their perfect character.
I've got my shield and my weapon. I've got my costume, which I made pretty much entirely myself. I want to say that this probably took like 2 weeks to put together.
From costumes to cars.
I come here from Salina, Kansas, so I drive 6 hours.
Dystopia Rising, Oklahoma is an intricate labor of love.
So it really opens your eyes to things you would never normally consider about society.
Designed as a game, many players have found a sense of family.
There was a big moment of, I'm not alone.
And a new way to deal with the harder things in their real lives.
You can bleed in, meaning take life experience into the game so that you can remember like maybe something sad that happened in real life and you can cry in character.
The LARPing experience starts at 10 p.m. Friday night.
We run mods until 4 in the morning.
The goal, to survive until noon Sunday.
You could be asleep and have something come in your cabin and drag you out of bed and eat you in your sleep.
Live action role play has been going on for decades. All kinds of people coming together.
Absolutely worth it.
To dive head first into a different world.
The story's fun, playing it out's fun, but I come more for the people.
For Purely Oklahoma, I'm Abigail Ogle, KOCO 5 News.